Hey guys, welcome back. I have a video today to come on for the Shimmerz Paints Color Kits team. And this is for the December 2021 color kits. And I want to show you how gorgeous these mixed media products are. So my very first one, it is a Shimmerz, which means that there's already liquid inside. It is called Berrylicious. And of course it's shimmery, but do you guys see that nice little sparkle? So gorgeous. Really, really nice plummy mauve. The next one I have is right here. It is called Amazement. It is also a Shimmerz, and it is a gorgeous pale minty tone. The next I have is called Black Cherry. It's a very, very deep, deep plum tone. And guys, look at, there's such gorgeous depth. So we have that. Blue Spruce, it is an Inklings, so you just add a little bit of water and you've got shimmer for days. And then finally, I've got this, it is a Vibes, and look at this deep, deep evergreen, it's called Wild Spruce Chase. So deep spruce, I guess, but there's gold glittery bits in it. So awesome. And you guys, if you've watched my videos before, you know I give myself a nice little sheet ahead of time so I can look at the colors, make some decisions, and go from there. Awesome. Now this is the cut file, and I decided to make it quite large. It's a gorgeous cut file. This is 2 pieces. I don't know. I'm sure you can, yeah, you guys can usually see. So we have 2 pieces. It's a big snowflakey scene, and I'm going to paint it directly onto my cutting mat because it'll hold it flat just a little better. We also get this awesome stencil with snowflakes, you know, like all kinds of different snowflakes on it. I think it's rather pretty, and I'm going to come in with molding paste, I believe, to use with that. And then finally, we have some dots, and we have a deep green, reading Cozy Home, this cute little snowman, and my dear. So super gorgeous. That will be fun to play with. All of this will be really fun to play with. I'm super excited about the stencil. And the picture I'm going to use, look at how nice the colors are with it. This is my daughter on a trail out in a winter wonderland last year. So I thought these would go together beautifully. So I am going to take this. I do know I am going to also, somewhere, here we go. I have got, will it fit? It'll just fit. I've got this nice piece of Basil Marshmallow cardstock. So I'm going to be putting this cut file onto this piece. And then, oh, but wait, there's more. Then I'm gonna take this Welcome Winter Whiteout and pop it on right there so we can see some of the snowflake goodness. She is wearing a black jacket. We will have fun stuff going on with our snowflake and all of that. But to start, I have to figure out what I want to do with this cut file. So I'm gonna put my thinking cap on and I'll be back in a minute. All right, guys, so I think what I'm gonna do is use the pinky tones for this cut file. So I will have the lighter tone being Berrylicious, kind of in the center area, and then the deeper tones top and bottom with the Black Cherry. I think that's what I'm doing. We're gonna see how it goes. I want to get a little bit bigger of a paintbrush because I have a rather large cut file to work with. So I had already mixed these up previously, but really I am just going to be painting them in. No muss, no fuss. I think this would be fun. And then the background, I'm going to do a little bit more of mixed media techniques with it. But I'm just going to go along. Now, I anticipate missing some of the cut file. That's going to be perfectly fine. I kind of like that look where it's imperfect, that you can tell that you made it yourself. So yeah, that's all I'm going to do. So I'm going to paint both tones, and I'll come back when I'm finishing up using the Black Cherry. All right, guys, so I have my big old messy cut file, and it'll look nice and clean and crisp once it all dries. So, but look at how gorgeous all of that shine is. This is going to be fun. It's coming out very nicely. And my daughter was kind enough to be wearing the right color sweats this day. How awesome is that? So I'm going to put this aside to dry, and I'm going to get working on the next bit of mixed media. and I'm going to be using the green tones for the background. We have the blue spruce, we've got Amazement, and wild spruce chase. So give me a moment and I'll come right back. Hey guys, now first of all, I know that most of this will just end up getting covered up because we have our giant cut file and we also have our larger photograph. It's about a 3x5, but I thought we would just go for it and see what we think. So I'm I'm mixing this gorgeous wild spruce chase, and it is a deep, rich color. I just wanted to get some on. Not a big deal. Now I'm going to come in, I think, with the blue spruce that I have some water mixed in with. And I think we're just going to get it on. And yes, my paper is bowing and all that. We can flatten it out pretty nicely though. Guys, I already like it that it is imperfect because we're looking at it being a snow scene, right? So it doesn't have to be super clean and well put together. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. Okay, so I have big splats, I have little splats, all of that good stuff. And this, right now it's reading this really deep color called Wild Spruce Chase. It's reading as an almost black, but when it dries, I'm telling you, those gold bits, they're kind of between, I don't know, how do you describe it? They're definitely a gold tone, but there's a depth. It's very cool. All right, so I'm just getting a little bit more of this on here. And remember, we are going to have a really nice photo mat as well. Let me get some up here. Wasn't actually planning on making this into a big thing of splatty bits. It's just happening. So I'm gonna go for it. And then finally, let's come in and get some of this Amazement. This gorgeous shimmery, just so pretty. And it's going to add a nice, pretty, lighter minty color on the top. I mean, it's called Amazement, so of course it is. So let's see. I'm thinking about doing a little bit of squishing with some packaging really quick, or with a baggie, because I always have them. Let me see, what do I have right here? Okay, I've got some packaging. It was a baggie from something, don't know. I'm gonna just do a little bit of squishing right on my page. Oh yeah, yep. Very happy with that. I don't want to really have hard-edged corners or anything like that. All right, so what I'm gonna be doing is I have to let this dry, right? Perfect. I wanna let this dry. I have to let my deep purpley bits dry. See how pretty those colors are gonna be like on top of each other? It's gonna be awesome. Want to do that, and I also have to let this dry so I can get the molding paste on here. And I'm gonna see if my Vicky Bouton molding paste is still wet. Oh, perfect, it is. So after that, I'm gonna come in with my stencil and get some really nice white snowflakes on top of it. So I'll be back when all of this is dry and we will zip right through the rest of the layout. So I want to come in and just get some of this molding paste on. Look at how pretty this cut file came out. Aren't they pretty? And it's very bold against the green, so I am vibing it. And I do have this really nice deep Carta Bella Welcome Winter pattern paper behind it. I also went ahead and matted my photo in 2 pieces of that same collection, and I love the way it came out. So we've got this deep green, we've got this really nice royally color purple. Now I wanted to get a little bit of the green in the background, broken up with just some molding paste. I mean, how awesome is this? So we'll get some snowflakes on here. I'm not going to do it perfectly. This is mixed media, my friends. It is just going to be fun. There we go. So we'll get some snowflakes here and there. I mean, oh, look at how pretty. So subtle in the background, but I'm going to be getting them on here, there, everywhere, and it will be awesome. And when this dries, we can finish this layout up. So I have my background is all placed down, I need to get my photo attached, and then we can do a little bit of the decorative bits. So I'm using some more of the collection pieces from this Carta line. It is stunning. I am wondering about doing, I don't know, I kind of like that you can see straight down the path, so I guess we'll do that. Let me get my T-square ruler, make sure this piece is on straight, and then we can get all of the other pieces on. Now, I do have my cut file is popped up on some adhesive foam. I think it is gorgeous, a gorgeous cut file. I've got this nice little, I don't know how I feel about that trap space. I was thinking about this for my title, and I liked the idea of my little circly bit being in this part of the snowflake. So I think I'll do something along these lines. Let me get some adhesive on this. I'm using the little circle that it comes on in the packaging to keep it popped up nicely, because why not? I can. I have this one, and I have this cute little snowman down here. Now this snowman has a slightly more reddish tone than what I have going, but the goodies, the die cuts, ephemera, what have you, that comes with this collection also has a bit of a reddish tone in there. So I'm going to play that up as I go. This is a tag, and I thought I could find a place to kind of nestle this in. I like the little wood ski poles. I have a cute little old-time sled as well as some greenery. I'm not quite sure where this is going or what my plan is. I just know I want to get it in there. So I wonder if I could just do this, but am I going to miss out on a bunch of that? Pretty much I am concerned with getting some of this reddish tone in. So that works for that. Good. And let's see, I have my little cozy home bit, and that can nestle right in with this. I also have some of the puffies from this collection. So it does end up matching beautifully. Now this Carta collection has lots and lots of navy blue. I'm just using the non-navy colors, and I think it's coming together rather nicely. Let me go ahead. This is having a hard time staying down on the, there we go. I'm gonna put that there, almost like a little tab. It's having a hard time attaching itself to the mixed media. So I think I'm gonna go in with some liquid adhesive in just a moment because it is fighting me a little bit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep faffing about figuring out where to tuck some of these other pieces, and I think I'll put a little bit of this Wild Spruce Chase splatty bits as well as the Amazement when I come back, and we'll finish this right up. I thought we'd come back in together and get some splatty bits on a few places here. I did go ahead and use this deep plummy thread behind my dots just to give them a little bit more of a zhuzh, make them feel fancier. Now I can, let me look for my little tiny paintbrush. Do I want to get my little tiny paintbrush? Probably. I'm gonna get some of this gorgeous Amazement. I'm not sure if it's gonna be liquidy enough to splat. Nope, I have to get it a little bit wetter. Let me get this. And I can grab some Amazement, get it on my glass door studio mat. And now I can get some extra little splatty bits. There we go. I love that. I'm getting this lighter pearly tone on the deep purple. The purple is all dry, so it is so pretty. It's like, do you think of mint and plummy colors together? Not really, but I am digging it. Definitely a color palette that I like. So I think, I'm gonna do some, I'm still going to do some of the Wild Spruce Chase splatty bits as well. So I am going to go ahead and get that on here as well, and I will come back and show you the finished layout. Oh, I also came in with these gorgeous wearing white Spiegel Mom Scraps sequins in a few places. I liked the idea of the white on white. Just to let you know everything I ended up using on this. Okay, I'm gonna do the Wild Spruce Chase Splatty Bits, and I will come right back and show you my finished layout. All right, my friends, it is all finished up. My Splatty Bits are drying, but I think this one turned out rather well. And I love that my photo is still popping so nicely off of the background. So I will have links down below for the website, the blog, the Facebook group, all of the Shimmerz intel. And if you guys have questions, just leave them down and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Bye-bye for now.